At Monza, Felipe Drugovich was crowned the first Brazilian champion in Formula 2 since Bruno Junqueira in the days of 3000 series back in 2000, and 20 years later Drugovich has achieved a historic season of dominance, with the MP Motorsport driver being a class above the rest of the field. With title rival Teo Porcher scoring no points in the sprint race on Saturday, Drugovich became FT champion with 3 races to spare, with a gap of 69 points, meaning no other driver could catch the 22-year-old. And yeah, motorsport is all about consistency, and Drugovich has shown that in bundles this season. A total of 5 victories, 4 of which came from the most important feature race, were the highlights of his 22. For 4 pole positions, the Brazilian successfully converted 3 into race wins on Sunday. The raw speed, matchman maturity in race cars helped him rise above all others in an ultra-competitive grid. From all of his impressive performances, Drugovich said his favourite would be Monaco. Also Zandvoort, he said, which was really special for win at MP's home race. And yeah, considering the next step should be Formula 1 for Drugovich, he hasn't received anywhere near as much attention as you'd expect for the incumbent FT champ. Nevertheless, his career-defining season has been one of pure enjoyment for the Brazilian. Not many drivers get the opportunity to find perfect team combination and dominate their series. And yeah, he's praised MP Motorsport team because he was successful with them in 2020, and he's now been incredibly successful with them in 2022. Really taking that feature race win, double win at Spain, I think it was, wins at Monaco, and yeah, I mean, like after a bit of a dip in virtuosi alongside Joe last season, he really showed what he can do, and MP Motorsport just seems like the home for him. An interesting question is what's next for Felipe Drugovich, because obviously he has recently signed that Aston Martin development reserve driver, whatever role it is, for next season. It sounds like he'll do an FP1 at Abu Dhabi, but yeah, I mean, like, that's an interesting slot, because obviously we found out a few weeks ago that Fernando Alonso signed a multiple year contract with Aston Martin. Obviously Lance Stroll won't be leaving that team anytime soon, so it'll be interesting to see what Felipe Drugovich does next. Could he sit on the sidelines there, maybe get racing in another team? Who knows, but his future certainly is an interesting one. And yeah, by signing that Aston Martin development drive, I guess it's almost like a first step into the world of Formula 1, really. We've talked about our F2 champion, now let's talk about our new F3 champion, Victor Martins, who won his second season in Formula 3. And yeah, Formula 3 doesn't seem to be as popular, well, it isn't as popular as Formula 2, so for those wondering, who is Victor Martins? 21-year-old French driver, and yeah, I mean, he's slowly worked his way up the ladder, making his single-seater debut in 2016. 2019 he raced for Formula Renault, and yeah, he's been in F3 since 2021, had a really exciting first year. I mean, like, maybe just like the experience that people like Calvin and Durham might have had, but yeah, I mean, like, he seemed like an exciting prospect in his first year. I think that's really carried through into his second year, really. Some big wins. It was kind of a funny season because it was kind of like Isaac Hadjar, rookies like that, were in a good position with a few races ago, and they kind of just tailed off towards the end, where really you'd expect the rookies to get stronger and stronger. So at one point I didn't think Victor Martins would win the title, and obviously we had that red flag finish with the 5-second penalty. Let's be honest, he probably got quite lucky there, because that 5-second time penalty would have dropped him right back. But throughout the season, there's no doubt about it, Martin has taken some great drives. I think the ART this year probably wasn't the fastest machinery as well. So yeah, for me, he is absolutely deserving champion, really exciting driver, and yeah, I can't wait to see him presumably in his next step, which you presume with his success with ART over the years, would probably be in F2. You've got Teo Porcher there, who currently sits second in the championship, and yeah, he's already basically confirmed he won't be doing another season of F2 now. So yeah, it makes sense for Victor Martin's success with AOT over the last few years for him to join them for next season's F2. I think that's going to be really exciting. Him with probably Frederick Vesti. That'll be an exciting driver lineup. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, don't forget to comment down and follow to the link for daily F1 news, and subscribe to our channel. Subscribe down, would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.